Hi there, I'm Gail Peterson from the Golf Learning Center at Sea Island, and welcome to Golfers MD. Today's topic is direction control. Now we control direction first of all by where the club face is looking, but also how we're holding the club. And how we hold the club for this particular chip shot is with our full swing grip. The heel pad of our left hand is up on top. I can actually hold the club up with my left hand with the heel pad or the meaty part of my hand and the index finger of my left hand. So the heel pad is on top, and then I close my thumb down just slightly to the right of the top. When I put my right hand on the club, you can see the pocket of my right hand right in line with this lifeline, and it goes on the side of the thumb, and then my fingers wrap around the club so that actually my club face and my right palm and right hand grip match each other. So I'm palm to palm, the grip's more in the fingers than in the palm of both hands, and my club face and my hands match each other. So the finished product is one that my heel pad of my left hand's on top and the thumb is slightly to the right of the top. The V formed by the left thumb and hand will point to the right side of my face, somewhere up near my collar, between my collar and my shoulder. I should be able to see at least two knuckles on my left hand grip. The pocket of my right hand goes on the side of the thumb with the index finger triggered, and both V's formed by my thumbs and hands are parallel to each other. My right palm and the club face match each other. So that's how I hold the club for this particular shot, and for all my full swing shots. All the shots in golf except the ones that I use my putting stroke. At address, I would like to, for this shot, I have a square club face. So at address, I'd like the club face to be pointed in the direction that I want my ball to go. And this shot breaks a little bit from right to left, so I'm going to aim slightly to the right of this target. I've got a face magnet on this club so we can see how this club face is aimed at address. And then my body at address is aimed so that my shoulders are parallel to the target line. My feet on this shot are just slightly open, but the shoulders control the path and my hands control the face. So I control the face in the setup with how I hold the club, how I aim the club and align my body. And then throughout the motion of the swing, the ball is going to go in the direction that the club is looking at impact and the club is swinging. So if I had a ball on this 2x4 coming through the shot, I want the club face to be looking and swinging down this 2x4 through impact. Throughout the motion of the swing, my lead wrist has the most influence on the face. The grip and the lead wrist are the big deals for this. And at impact, I start with my hand slightly forward and my left wrist flat. And at impact, I'd like my left wrist to be in that same position. If it's in the same position it was at address, the club will be looking in the same direction. The next thing that would have a big influence on this direction is the path of the club. And probably more often than not, the biggest fault we see is players taking the club too much behind them. And on this chip shot, as I swing the club back, the handle or the butt end of the club basically stays pointing towards my body, so the club head stays slightly outside my hands. That helps me control the path of this club. If I start, so it's more of an arm motion with very little wrist. If I have a lot of wrist in the motion, anything my hands and that wrist is doing, so is the club face. So I've got my good grip, my chipping stance with my feet close together, and the ball slightly back of center, the club face looking at the target, and then it's a no wrist to no wrist shot. That's pretty good direction control. So remember, your hands control the face throughout the motion of the swing. We're trying to get this club looking and swinging towards the target at impact. And it starts with a good setup and grip.